Hi everyone, I'm here with just a real quick video to talk a little bit about spiritual art. And I'm just gonna do this while I'm working on this portrait. And as you will have noticed, I have a lot of digital art lately on my profile as well. And I know that there is a lot of controversy in the spiritual community about artificial intelligence using AI art versus using actual skills, your own skills. And a lot of people are a little bit confused that I started offering this AI stuff. They're like, but you are a painter, you went to art school, why would you buy into this whole AI image stuff? Because, and I talked about this in other videos before, this happened in the past. This is not the first time that this is taking place. We are repeating the past because in the past there was a thing called photography, and that caused a lot of controversy when it just started gaining popularity. There was a lot of controversy around portrait photographers, and all of a sudden you did not need skills anymore to create a portrait of somebody. And now the same thing is happening. And yes, creating images has become more accessible. It has become easier for more people to now create stuff that they want to create visually. And the thing is, I don't think that that is necessarily going to take away from people that are offering portraits like these channeled portraits where you use your hands, where you're painting, where you are drawing. I don't think that that is ever going to disappear, because I have people still requesting portraits. I still have as many requests as I had before I started offering the digital art, because you are just getting different clients. Some people also cannot afford the actual paintings right away, because you put in a lot of time in those. Any painter, any visual artist will know that it's not something that you create in 2 hours or whatever. Like, it takes time. If you want to do a good job painting something, then that takes time. And it also takes energy. It takes energy. So sometimes you have to put it away and then return to it a few days later with some of these actual paintings or drawings. You cannot just do that at like in 1, 2, 3 and it's done. Here you go. You have to put that away sometimes, go do something else, and then return to it at a later time. And all of that stuff, you have to calculate that into your price. It's an entire process. And with the AI images, and they're not simply AI, I also will sometimes edit them manually in my program on my computer after I download them from the AI. When I'm not entirely happy with the result that the AI gives me, I edit them further myself. So in that way, it's kind of a collaboration. But I feel this is Atlantis kind of all over again. If we can use this to enhance our lives, to make our lives better, to do something that we are already doing and do it in a more effortless way, in a way that we can reach more people, which in my case is creating images, showing people the things that I can see in their Akashic records, showing them the stuff in an easier way. I can give this to you in an easier way by giving you images that I can create in a faster, more efficient way that is not taking me a week and a half. Like these portraits, I can give you one image that I create. That's taking me a lot of time. So that is going to be a little more expensive. And I don't want to just limit the audience that I can assist in that way. And that does not mean that art is going to stop existing, that painters are going to stop existing, because I have had 2 more people that booked a portrait with me in the last couple of days. And simultaneously, I am getting just as many requests for the AI, well, the digital images, as I am getting for the actual paintings. So does that mean, am I for one and against the other? No, I am for everything and anything that is going to make your life better. And we should always, of course, make sure that this AI stuff isn't going to replace the stuff that we should be doing. It should not replace your brain. Like, I heard stories of coaches creating entire courses with AI and selling those. But then I think to myself, the moment that you book a session with that person, aren't you gonna see that they're a fraud? Aren't you gonna see that they didn't create that course? That's just weird to me. I don't really understand how that works. So I think we're not gonna make that mistake. We are not gonna make the mistakes that we made in Atlantis. That is not gonna happen again, I feel. We have learned, and this is our opportunity to prove that we can use technology in a conscious way, that we can get the best out of technology, use it to make people's lives better. And I know that the people who have received images from me, they have been activated by the images. Both these actual portraits and the digital images, because I have to feel something when I create this image and I look at the screen after I'm done with this digital image. I need to feel something. I need to feel, yes, it has the energy of what I'm trying to create, AI generated or manually generated. I need to feel the energy of what I'm trying to show with this image. And that's what it's about, intention. So I believe that if we use this technology in a way that is heart-based, which I have seen that happens in the Pleiades, in other star systems where they are operating from a Christ consciousness level of state of being, then that is what we have to keep in mind. It is not about being against or for this technology. It's not going anywhere. And this is something that I said in my previous video that I made a few months ago about AI. It is all about how are you going to be interacting with this AI. And I don't think it's going to replace actual sculptors. It's not going to replace painters. It's not going to replace, because otherwise I wouldn't be still making these. People are still interested in getting handmade, handcrafted items. People will always be interested in that, I believe. But now art can reach more people. It can reach people that maybe did not have access to art or digital art, and you can generate images in a quicker way. If we learn how to use this in a way that it's going to enrich people's lives, and that it's not out of laziness. Like the example of the coach that made this entire program using AI, then why are you doing that? That to me seems weird. So yeah, I don't believe it's going to replace anything. I think it can add value to people's lives if we always approach this technology from a heart-based place. That's all I wanted to say. This, by the way, is the last day that there is a sale on my Akashic Records bundles with the digital images. And yeah, I will be back soon with more videos, more rambling. Bye-bye.